to talk about it on the camera.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. So we're going to talk about obstacles and intentions and obstacles.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I've had some really. What makes me frustrated? I'm trying to all day think about what frustrates it about, which is a good thing. I mean, it's not a bad thing, but it's what frustrates me about it is that I sort of understand what it is right now, because I've always felt when people are being incredibly cerebral, I feel like I'm not good enough.
But wait a minute. What is cerebral got to do with intention and obstacle?
Because if I think about my intention and my obstacle, I come from the thinking point of view. I come from thinking. But I never start from thinking myself. I can't, because then I get frozen. My whole body gets frozen if I start from thinking. So this is
What is wrong with the thinking? Yeah. No, but you get frozen because you think,
and then I can't get any further. As soon as no.
Yeah. You can also feel it. You can feel an intention.
Yeah, yes. No. But if I start with, oh, now I'm gonna have my intention here, what is that? Okay, and then my mind starts to operate, and I can think. It's not that, but it excludes because I like to start with just an energy in my body.
Okay.
When I see a scene, I feel an energy someplace in my body, and that's how I start.
So let me see. When you read a scene, you read it, and then the energy in your body comes up.
Yeah.
And then you give it a name.
And then I see an image.
Okay.
Yeah, of someone, of my mother or my father or someone. Yeah, from that energy. And then So because I've talked about this in the previous podcast, that I work entirely on intuition, completely. Yeah. But that's just the way I work, and I always.
But I have that. But actually, I have that the same.
Yeah, I think so too. I think so too.
When I read it, I get images. Yeah. And then with that, I find an intention.
Yeah. Yes.
And when I read it, I find obstacles, and from the obstacles, I find my substitution. You know, the one that I find not. I feel the obstacles, and I feel what the obstacles are in my life, or
yeah. Well, that's self-evident. But if that's sort of just happens. But if I should, the thing is, if I should, I'm just trying to see what it is, because this is probably me. I always feel inferior to the people who can just go like this, intellectually, about things, and then I close off.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I think this is what happens. I think this is what happens.
Yeah. What happens? What happens?
That I can't think. I can't get to anything. I just feel like I'm a head floating around.
No, but you're thinking by associative.
Yeah.
That's the same as thinking.
No, it's not associative. It needs to be an energy in my body.
Yeah.
Yeah, which I talk about as well. But if I'm just, and I think, I don't know if this is so self-indulgent, but
no, it's not. It's your way of working. But why do you have then such a obstacle with intention and obstacle? Because you use it it's the way you use it. You use it in your way, and somebody else uses it in another way.
Yes, but I'm thinking if I should. I don't know what this is. Very. I can't pinpoint it. It's just get me so. It's not. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. It just get me so. Like now, I have the idea that I have the sort of feeling that now I'm going to be so clear and intellectual about everything, because it's about intentions and obstacles.
Oh, because it's
Yeah, but it's just.
And at the same time, I see you work a lot with intentions and obstacles because
Of course I do. Of course I do. But well, let's go back to intention. Because it's about. I'm sort of. Yeah, I hate intellectual acting. I hate when the body's
yes, of course.
And you do too. I know. I just find it so boring, so boring, so boring, so boring. And I sort of feel that if I'm thinking about the intention, that I'm going up there in my head.
Oh well, I'm not. No, like, for instance, my intention is I want you to empower me.
Okay? Yeah, but that's already. I mean, if I say, "Oh, this is my intention. I want you to empower me." Yeah, yeah, and yes. Which is fine, but it's not. That's not intention for me. That's not the intention for me.
What is the intention?
The intention for me is it's the plot.
Oh, then we have a different thinking about.
That's the goal for me. I need you to empower me. That's the relationship.
Oh, I find it the same as intention.
Aha, intention for me. Probably this is the problem. Then intention for me is. I have an idea that I'm going to go down to the shop and there I'm going to find you and then we're going to, that's my intention.
Oh.
That's what I see. The other one is the goal for me.
Oh, for me it's the same, goal and intention.
Because that's the relationship, is the goal. The intention is what I want to do, what I'm going to do, my intention to do something.
Oh, for me, the goal is the same as an intention.
For me, it's two different things.
Oh, okay.
So this are probably.
Yes, I have a goal, okay, and therefore I need an intention. Can be the same. I have a goal my goal is to get to New York, and my intention is my intention is to.
No, my goal. That's the intention, to get to New York.
Yeah.
My goal is going there. It's doing it.
Yeah. Okay. So okay. But then, okay. Then you can first put out your intention, and then you have to go.
That's what I mean. That's what I mean. So what I'm thinking is now we're going to the.
But the thing is, why I wanted to say this is because every scene, every drama has intention and obstacle.
Obviously.
If there is no intention and no obstacle, there is no scene.
Oh, obviously. But I also think that that's the writer's job.
Okay, that's the writer's job. But at the same time, I read it and then I feel it, or I see it in front of me. I see it happening, and I feel it in my body when it's not there, or when the writer didn't write didn't have any obstacles or didn't have an intention. So when I read it and I feel it, then something is wrong with the scene, you know? So that's why I first look. That's the first thing I look at, or I feel it. The first thing when you read the scene is you feel it, if there is something like that, or if there isn't something like that, and then I get the images, and then I find out, this is the obstacle. It's about shame, or it's about guilt, or it's about and then you can put it all together.
Yeah, but this is of course. But this
and sometimes you have to name it with the other actor as well, because if you don't name it. If you don't name the obstacle with the other actor, because if you name it, then you find out that you both have different intentions in the scene.
Oh yeah. But this is.
And if you name that, then you know, okay, this is the conflict.
But this is, of course, this is self-evident. I mean,
but for lots of people, it isn't self-evident. So it's good to talk about it.
Oh.
For you, it's self-evident.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, maybe for you it's so self-evident and so in your body, and then it's so normal already.
that might be the case, actually.
That's why maybe it's a bit boring to talk about this, because you're like, okay, I already know this. How can I grow from this? Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. You caught me there, actually. You did.
Yeah.
You
think
did.
it's a boring subject, but I think lots of if you don't get that clear, then you start off from the wrong point.
Yes. Oh, yes, yes, yes.
You don't have a start off point. That's a start off point.
Yes, of course it is. I mean, naturally.
Yeah.
Naturally. But yeah.
Yeah.
But
And then by talking about this obstacle thing, then or feeling that, then I immediately find my substitution.
oh yeah, that's what I mean. But I think I find the substitution first.
Oh, first I find the obstacle and then the substitution.
Aha, because I find the substitution first of all.
Oh yeah, I find first or to get, it's like obstacle and then immediately the thing with my substitution comes.
Yeah, but because it comes like an energy in the body.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it's that energy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Who do I have this energy with? It's
yeah.
this energy.
Yeah.
Who do I have this energy with? Yeah, yeah.
And then it can be several persons, and then you find the one who's having it the most. Or the next day it can be somebody totally different.
Yeah, well, yeah, but mostly it's the same people that, if you go deep enough. Yeah, well, you're probably right. It probably is that I want to make it more than it is, because it's always, I'm always thinking, how can I grow from this now? How can I grow from this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is too simple. Okay, so this is going to be a quickie then.
No,
you'll be ready with this in a quarter of an hour.
Grow from this. I have some things actually.
Oh, okay.
That I've thought about, which are really interesting, because I think that, well, we're just talking here, so let's keep on talking. What I think. The writer writes the plot, yeah?
Yeah.
And the actor acts the relationship.
Yeah.
You cannot act the plot. Oh, you can, but it's boring. That's when it's intellectual acting, when you act the plot. Yeah. So I was thinking about where is the intention for us? Because if we play the intention, we play the plot. If we play the intention, we play the plot. Yeah. So
you can't play. No, you cannot play the intention. You cannot play.
That's what I mean. So where is the intention? And I was actually thinking that the intention is the moment before. Is which shit did I put myself into?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's the intention sentence.
Yeah. Because I'm going to make it right now. I'm going to change it now.
And that's an intention.
I'm going to change it. Yeah.
So that's what I was. That's what I was thinking. That is the.
Yeah. That gives a good energy. Yeah, that's then you can use it. Yeah. Then it's a goal as well. But you cannot play the whole goal but you have to know the goal somewhere, and then you leave it.
Yeah, in your body, you have to know the direction of where you want to go. In your body, you have to know where. But it's yeah. So that's what I was thinking, and that I never thought about it in that way before.
Ah, okay.
Made it that clear that the intention is, you set your intention in the moment before. Which shit did I put myself into? Before I've like Marta, for example. Before I've stopped myself, so I haven't really challenged George or taken up his challenge before. So I stopped myself. So now I'm in this shit. So this time I'm going to really challenge George.
Yeah,
that's an intention.
And you can also get it from the script, because you can also see what happened before. So you can also say, okay, you're out of money now, you're broke, or you just had sex. For Martha, you just had sex with this young guy and it didn't work out.
Yeah. So what's your intention then? Because it's not. that's not exactly what's happened before. What's happened just before is that you've, what we talked about last time, it's when you decided to give up on your mythical father.
Yeah. Yeah, give up on your mythical father, and because, oh yeah, you just had sex with Nick and it didn't work out, and you give up on your mythical father. Yeah. So you're
because this didn't work out. So the way you've been doing things before haven't worked out. So you need to change things. So you changed it with your mythical father. So what do you need to do now then?
Yeah, the concept of I changed my mythical father is a bit.
Yeah, we did that last time. We did that in the last session. Yeah, you have to get rid of your mythical father.
I have to find a simple word for that.
Yeah, you get rid of it. That's what you did. You
got real.
Kill your mythical father.
I killed my father. Yeah.
Your mythical father inside of you.
I killed my mythical father. So
how do you feel then?
Oh, relieved.
And?
Lonely.
And? Scared.
Scared. Yeah. Scared. Yeah. Well, that was funny what happened now, because the first answers that was from the head here.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
And then I turned inside, and then I felt scared. So that was the third answer.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm scared. So Nick has to like empower me, or
no, I don't think so. Because I don't know. I'm thinking about it now. Today, I have another goal here actually.
Okay. You mean a goal for the whole the whole play?
No. That's the same. But for when we worked on it before, I think you need to take your power back from him.
Ah, yeah. Yeah, because I lost my power by doing this.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that I understood that from the work that we've been doing so far now with the mythical father and with the word, and so I understood that, of course, yes, you need to get your power back from him.
Yeah.
Because in the next scene, George, George is he's gonna come up with something.
Yeah.
And you need to have your power to do that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, of course. And that's why I'm gonna ask Nick to be my servant. He has to be my servant later.
Yeah, exactly.
I say, go to the door. Go to the door.
Yeah. Because you're not. You are not. You can either be a person who needs people to empower you to get power, or you can be a person who gets your power back from people to get power.
Yeah.
You're either people you're either giving to people so they can get you back, or you're just taking. And Martha, you're taking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that is only for this scene, or is it for other as well?
For this scene.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need to get my power back over him. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, it is. It is. It is. So yeah. So yeah. So what I'm thinking about obstacles, this is something that I really, really think is important, because for me, this is very important, not to go through the obstacles intellectually, but to first find the energy, find the substitution, and then find the obstacles after that, because otherwise it gets cerebral. You get to really choices that are really cerebral.
Yeah, from the head. Yeah.
From the head. Yeah. Yes.
So first, what is my substitution?
Yeah. So what you want from George, you want to break this pattern with George.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know it's going to be really rough.
Okay.
You do. you know it's going to be really rough.
Yeah.
And you're not even really sure, which you say in this. You're not even really sure that you're going to survive it.
No, I say I either break the man's back or I push him off for good.
Yeah. So you did, but still, it's better than staying where you are.
Yeah.
So it's better than being in the situation where you've been. It's just going to change because of the word. What your word? What's your word now?
Energy.
Yeah, because it's going to be energy, whatever energy.
Yes, and later I wrote more about it, and it was also about empowerment.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
I have to empower myself with energy.
With energy, yes, exactly.
So this is also empowerment. Get my power back.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So if you think about so from that perspective, that it's very, very possible that I might die, or that George might die from doing this.
Okay.
But I still have to do it.
Yeah.
And I need to take my power back from you, because if I take my power back from you, I can do it. So who's that?
Jesus.
Or it can either be a person, or it can be a part of you. Or it can be, I mean, there's so many parts of you. There is your anima, there is your animus, there is your shadow side. Yeah, there's many parts of you.
Okay, then I have to get my power back over me being a servant or something like that.
Yeah.
I have to get my power back over my codependency about.
Well, I think it is the power back. It's over the patterns.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At the same time, I was thinking about taking my power back over, and I don't know if we're gonna record this, but I don't know if I want to.
We can take it out. We can take it out. Yeah.
Okay, now I'm gonna say it again. To take my power back over, like my daughter, still in the house.
I'm sure. Yeah.
So because if I took my power back there, and also over my husband, because they are treating me in the house like I am.
Mm-hmm.
I'm there, in the house. Something.
So you've been doing something. I mean, you've been having sex with Nick, which is the old pattern in a way.
Yeah.
And then you decided to kill your mythical father. So now you're going to get your power back over him, so you can go on and meet George without the mythical father.
Okay, I can meet George now without my mythical father.
Yeah. So
without the image,
inside of you. Yeah. The work that we did last time.
Yeah.
Yeah. So who is it that you want to meet without your mythical father? Who is it that you want? Who is it that's intimacy? I mean, that's real intimacy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So who is it that you?
Oh, that's my husband.
Yeah, I think so.
Because if I don't have the image of my mythical father in between me and my husband, then I will look at him in a completely different way.
Yes.
And I'm going to be far more stronger then also.
Yeah, and
it's going to be dangerous.
Yes.
Because because then I will get out of the old pattern.
Yeah.
Oh, then I will be like, because with the mythical father inside with me, I still have my patterns. Now I'm starting to realize what it is. With my mythical father in me, I still have these patterns of like jealousy or or wanting to fight things or defend myself or making it bigger than it is, because he doesn't hear me, he doesn't listen to me, so I have to shout for
Yes, yes, yeah.
And I'm jealous, and I can't be so playful, because if I'm playful, it's dangerous. And so that's why I'm not so playful with my man, with my husband. There's also this vial in between, because then I'm not so playful, because and I'm often wonder, why am I not playful? Why don't I do it? Why is this?
So this is it.
Why is this war inside? I'm fighting against this pattern of the war inside of me.
Yeah.
Jesus. Oh my God, yeah.
So who is it that you need to take your power back over, so you can?
My old self.
Yes, yes.
The old jealous.
Yeah.
Feeling small.
Yeah.
Powerless.
Yeah.
She has to get out of the way.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then then I'm growing.
And then you can meet George.
And then there's some different intimacy.
Yeah. Because this is what's going to happen now. The real intimacy in the play. That's for real.
Yeah. Okay. Oh my God, yeah. So it's not like, because that's the intellectual thing. When you read the scene, you're like, okay, I have to find a guy as a substitution for Nick, a young, it's about having sex with a young guy. So, and it's about shame. So that's then you go in the intellectual thing.
Yeah.
But we managed to stay out of the intellectual, because you went back to what happened before.
Yeah.
And what happened before was I said goodbye to the mythical father. And the concept of mythical father was still a bit intellectual, but now I talk about mythical father, now I know what it is.
Yeah. Because it wasn't the last time we worked.
No, but it was a bit while ago, so I'm still like,
yeah.
Now I know the mythical father is becoming more practical for myself now, more like I get my images, yeah. And so that's a total different approach.
Yes. Yes, it's deeper. I mean, it's more real inside of you.
And what can be then the obstacle?
Yeah. What are the obstacles then? If it's you saying goodbye to the old you, that's
it's scary.
Yeah.
I have to surrender.
Yeah, you have to do everything in a new way.
Yeah.
Everything in a new way.
Yeah, so it's scary, and but it's all that's not an obstacle. It's more a challenge.
What is
to do it in a new way? That's a challenge.
It is. Yeah, but it's also an obstacle, because if you do it in the same way as you've done it before, that means if you feel that you're doing that, that means that you are back in the old you. Yeah. So you have to watch it the whole time.
Yeah.
And it's attractive. The old you, it's attractive. The old you.
Yeah. It's very easy.
It's easy and it's attractive. And
so the obstacle is, it can be difficult. It can be. I don't know where to go. I don't know where we're going.
Exactly.
It's an unknown place.
Yeah. So if you look at the text, if you look at the text, we are all flops. You're saying that you're all flops.
Oh wait,
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Saying that you're all flops. I'm the Earth Mother and you're all flops. I'm taking my power back of you because I'm the Earth Mother and you're all flops.
So I'm saying
I'm the new me. I'm the Earth Mother.
Yeah.
So what is the new you? What is the new you?
Oh, it's playful. And
do you have a name for it? Do you have a mythical name for it? What is because
that's the Hytera.
Yes, yes, exactly. That's what I'm talking about. Because you're talking about the mother. Yeah, I'm the Hytera now.
Yeah.
I'm not the mother anymore. I'm the Hytera.
Yeah.
And you, the rest of you are all flops.
Yeah.
Yeah, all of you.
I'm going to have a new life.
Exactly.
I'm having a new sparkling life, and I'm the Hytera. And who is you? You are all flops. That's the old me.
All the parts inside of you that you want to get rid of.
My God, you're flops. Yeah, you're being very resentful flops. You know, it's a boring life.
Trust me. Yeah.
Very boring. Yeah. And I'm the Earth Mother.
Yeah, I'm the Hytera, and you're very boring
I'm the Earth Mother.
Because you want me to stay at home and cook and clean and do all the boring stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, and be practical and be jealous, resentful.
And you are flops. I mean, those parts of you are flops, aren't they?
Yeah. Yeah. You did it the wrong way. You're a flop. You're a flop. You did it the wrong way. You're a flop. I'm the Earth Mother. You're a flop. Jesus, I disgust me.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
You know, there's only been one man in my life who's ever made me happy. That's true, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you know that? One. Do you know that? So why do you say that? Why do you say that?
Yeah, because that you've been acting really stupid with your husband.
Yeah.
Do you know there has been only one man in your whole life?
And you've been accusing him of a lot of shit. You've been guilt tripping him. Yeah, you've been doing so, yeah.
Yeah, last week, I had a terrible week, last week. There's been only one man in my whole life that ever made me happy. Do you know that?
Yeah.
Only one.
And you fucked it up. You almost fucked it up. Yeah.
There's only been one man in my whole life who's ever made me happy. Do you know that? And it is only one. That's George, my husband.
Yeah.
George, who's out there somewhere.
Where is he? Where is he now, your husband?
Working.
Yeah, he's somewhere out in the dark.
He's doing such good things for me, for the house and everybody. He's so gentle. He's out there somewhere in the dark.
Yeah.
He's been so good to me, and whom I revile. Who understands me, but I push him off.
So what do you do? So this is now the things that you do. What does he do and what do you do? Now we're on inner objects here suddenly. But this is what happens. I mean, if we go into obstacles now, this is the thing. This is exactly the thing. If we would go into obstacles now, we will lose the flow.
Yes, but you don't go now in the obstacle.
No, that's what I mean.
No, you never go in the obstacle when you are acting. You go in the obstacle before. But the obstacle is what shit did I put myself in?
I know that's the obstacle. But if we were going to do the obstacles in the text, I don't know. I have no clue. I have no idea.
No, because then we would play the problem.
But also I literally, when I see a text like this, I have no idea what the obstacles are. And if I would have if I would point them out, I feel really, the problem here is that I'm scared, that I'm drunk, that you are an attractive man who attracts me. I mean, that doesn't take me anywhere.
No.
It doesn't do anything for me.
No.
It's just an idea.
Yeah.
So this is why I find it really counterproductive to work on obstacles.
Yeah, but you named the obstacle by saying, what happened before.
Yeah, that's before, but in the scene.
No, it's not in the scene. No. Then it's getting intellectual. Yeah, now we get there.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's what my problem is.
Yeah.
Because if I'm going to think about that now, that
you
then
get out of the flow. No.
Yeah, I'm going to get out of the flow.
Yeah. So yeah, and now I know why that happens with me sometimes, because sometimes I find the right entrance to the scene, and then I think there has to be more, and then I'm going to name the obstacles in the scene, and then I get in my head, and then I'm going out of the original flow where I was in.
Yeah, exactly.
So because I want to have more, I want to go deeper or whatever.
And and that's also I also think that sometimes is an idea we have, and I need to go deeper. Actually, I don't think I know we talked about this this summer. I think this is a very simple play.
Yeah,
there are not 100 layers in it.
No,
it's I'm not saying it's superficial, but it's simple. I want George because he's good to me.
Yeah.
What have I been doing? What have I been doing? Why have I been doing these things to him? He's been so good to me. And now when I'm here, I feel like I need to go and meet him. And I don't know what's going to happen. I might die. He might die. I might do the things again. I have no idea. It scares the shit out of me. That's what this is all about.
Yeah.
It's easy.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think sort of. Oh, now I'm not saying that you do it.
Okay, but the easy thing is also, and that's the intention. I want to save my marriage. I want to have a different marriage. I want to.
Yeah. Of course, it's intention, but that's before. Again, that's before.
Yeah. And then the obstacle is that I did lots of things wrong, or I messed it up.
Yeah, so that's the moment before. Yeah, the shit you put yourself into.
And then in the scene, there's no obstacle anymore. There's just the drive.
Yeah, because there are obstacles. There are obstacles with the substitution, and there are obstacles with the situation, and there are obstacles in the text.
Yeah.
A good writer have written obstacles in the text.
Yeah, so the thing with the obstacles is more a writer's thing.
Yes, I think it is.
Yeah. If the writer doesn't make the right obstacles and intentions, then there's no interesting scene.
No, exactly.
So we have to leave that with the writer.
Yeah, because otherwise we start to indulge in the obstacles, and that's nothing more boring than that. Yeah. Intellectual acting might be more boring, but it's probably usually the same thing.
And what then is the thing to overcome your obstacles?
Well, it's the same thing. It's an intellectual concept.
Yeah.
That's what you do. That's what you're doing now. Yeah.
Yeah, because now I had to drive. I had to drive to myself. You're fucked it up.
Yeah.
He's a good man. He's been good to me.
Yeah, exactly. And I've shit. Because now when my
because I killed my mythical father.
Yeah. Now I get open. What the fuck have I been doing?
Yeah, I see now my open.
Yeah.
The window is open and clear now.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yes.
This was in between us.
Yeah.
I did it. I put this in between us.
Yeah.
This
happens in life sometimes, when you suddenly see, oh, what the fuck have I been doing the whole my life?
But then the hardest thing then is to give into that and to because then you have to say sorry.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. You say, okay, I have to say sorry for that.
Yeah.
I wasn't. That was my thing.
Yeah,
that's the hardest.
Yeah, and it's always much more interesting if an actor is working with a thing that's your fault than you're blaming someone else.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's much more interesting.
I'm gonna have a fun winter now. He's gonna be surprised,
We stopped there. Should we go a little bit further? Because we stopped there. Yeah.
What did he do to me? Well, he's good to me, you know.
Yeah.
He takes care of me, not like my father. He's totally different.
Mm-hmm. Whom I revile, who understands me. That's why you need to be specific. In those words, you need to be specific, because Martha is very specific in those words.
Yeah.
Who understands me.
He takes care of me, and I shut him out. Is that specific?
It doesn't really do anything to you. What is it that you?
I humiliate him.
And I push him off. Yeah. But understand me. I understand me. It doesn't really. It's nothing new for you.
No, I haven't been there. Who's been good to me? That means for me, like, okay, but let's start all over again. So he's been good to me. That means he takes care of me.
Yeah, I know.
That's something. Oh, I have to. Okay, so I have to find it out at the moment.
Yeah.
Okay.
If I really,
I know. Yeah.
If I really think, what is it that I have stopped him from doing?
Oh, he's funny.
So what does he do? Does he entertain you?
Yeah. He entertains me, and I don't hear it.
Yeah, that's good.
I don't hear it that he's doing that.
Yeah. Who can make me laugh? Who can make and choke it back in my throat?
Yeah, he can.
And I choke it back in my throat. Yeah. So what can he do?
He can tickle me and arouse me.
Yeah.
He can arouse me, and when I feel the arousement, I push it back.
And who keeps learning the games we play as quickly as I can change the rules? That's also a new insight.
Yes. So it's all new insights.
Yes.
And with every new fight I put on, he has a different attitude.
Yeah.
So he's very smart. He knows exactly how. Now she's there. Now I'm gonna do this. Now she's there. Now I'm. So he knows what to do.
Yeah. Who can make me happy, and I do not wish to be happy. Yeah. This is what you haven't done before. You haven't wished to be happy, and yes, I do. But now, of course, I do. Of course, I want to be happy.
Yeah, that's because if I want to be happy, then I have to give in. Then
George and Martha. Oh fuck! It's been so sad.
It's so sad that
the things that are going on here has been so sad.
I make it a problem. That I make it sad. Why?
Yeah. And
and if I go on like this, then someday, then some night, in the dark of the dark, then in the winter, winter.
I don't think that's it. I actually don't think that's it, because first it's whom I will not forgive for having come to rest.
Oh yeah.
See me.
Oh, sorry, there I am. Yeah. Whom I will not forgive for having come to. I don't forgive him.
Yeah. And I don't do it, and I probably will go on doing this because I've been doing it for such a long time.
I will not forgive him for having come. No.
Whom I will not forgive for having come to rest.
Yeah.
For having seen me and having said, I will not forgive him for having. This is also an insight for you. I will not forgive him for. I know myself, and I will never forgive him for having seen me and having said, yes, this will do. I will never forgive him for loving me.
Yeah.
I know myself. I will never do that. It doesn't mean that I'm going to change things from now on, but I know myself.
I don't understand this sentence.
Yeah,
I will never forgive him for. I will never forgive him for loving me.
For having come to rest, for having seen me, and having
yeah,
said,
because
yeah.
when he loves me, that's a bad thing.
No. This is about understanding yourself. I will go on. I will go on blaming him.
Yeah.
I will. I know. I will. I know. I will. I will do it.
I go on blaming him. I go on and on to the point that it's.
And I will, even though I've changed now, I'm sure I still will go on doing it, and it will be my problem.
Yeah.
Do you see now?
Yeah.
Because I am what I am.
Yeah. So I have to change. I'm talking to myself.
No. It's not. No, it's not. You have to change. It's that I have to realize that this is who I am. I have to surrender to who I am.
Yeah, but I'm actually now in this part. I'm now taking my power back.
Oh, yes, you are. I know you're taking your power back, but this is also taking your power back. You can take your power back by being active and saying, I'm going to change it. And also, you can also take your power back by saying, okay, this is probably what I'm going to do for the rest of my life. So yeah.
Yeah. Okay. This is who I am.
Yeah. This is who I am. So this is what life's going to be from now on. I know that this I cannot change.
No, this is also a new insight.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is a new insight. Whom I will not forgive for having come to rest and having seen me and saying, yes, this will do.
Yeah. Who has made the hideous, hurting, insulting. Yeah.
And who has made the hideous, hurting, insulting mistake of loving me.
Yeah. And must be punished.
I must be punished for it.
Yeah. So this is me. This is how I operate.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is how I've been.
So yeah, that's and then it's different. Yeah, that's Martha and George. That's sad. That's
oh my
sad.
God, this is sad that we are like this.
That's so sad. Yeah.
And someday, some night, some stupid night, I will go too far. I will do it. I know I will do it. And I will either break the man's back or push him for good, and then I deserve it. If I do that, I deserve it.
Which is what I deserve when I do it, yeah.
So it's taking power back over who you really are.
Yeah. But wait, who I really am, but I have to change.
Yeah, well, you're going to change, but you can also change by saying, because sometimes you can change by saying, I'm going to change myself, or you can sometimes change. This is yin and yang. You can either change by very active, or you can change by saying, I understand myself now. This is what I'm going to be like for the rest of my life. So I have to operate in a different way because this is who I am.
Yeah.
So it's like stop drinking. Stop drinking, which means that I have to do things in a new way now. I'm always going to be an alcoholic.
Yeah. Okay.
This is what I'm saying here. I'm always going to be an alcoholic.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm always going to do these kind of things.
Yeah, that's why I said I'm like the codependent. I'm always going to be codependent.
Yep, exactly.
So that's what I'm. Yeah. So I have to watch it, and I have to. Yeah.
Yeah.
It will always be there.
Yeah, and that's a realization that I mean that's the power of an alcoholic. That's actually when I'm talking about making it into an alcoholic, because it's so easy to do. That's when an alcoholic starts to take power over his life, when he says, I am an alcoholic.
Yeah. Okay, that's a step one. Okay, I admit I'm powerless this is a good one.
Yeah.
I admit that I'm powerless over this.
Yeah.
I realize that I'm an alcoholic.
Yes, exactly. And that's first to surrender, to take your power back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Surrender to take my power back. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah. Great insight.
Mm. And I think is the biggest obstacle to surrender.
Yeah.
There's nothing harder. There is nothing harder than to surrender.
Yeah, that's what I realized also, that by making obstacles bigger and bigger and bigger, you have this internal war, like there's more fighting and there's more doing to it, while you're just say, okay, this is the obstacle, but I surrender.
Yeah.
Then you're more in the relaxing mode, and then more things happen. Then then when you have the intention, like, okay, I make the obstacles bigger and bigger, I have to fight this war, I have to fight, and I make it so big, and then you cannot relate to that anymore, because you see the victim.
And the tension, and also because I what I think really is it's all about is the allowing the obstacles to come to you.
Okay.
No, but I mean, it's not looking for the obstacles, but okay, they're going like if I'm going to go to the shop, okay, I'm going to go to the shop. Let's see. That's my intention. Yeah, that's my intention, to go to the shops. And I start walking, and I'm saying, oh, there's an obstacle here. Oh, I need to deal with it. Okay, I dealt with it, and I can go on. Instead of saying, I'm going to go to the shop, and there's going to be so much obstacles, and I don't know what to do, and it's going to, So have the goal of going to the shops and thinking and hoping and having that it will be fine, that I will manage to do it, and deal with the obstacles when they appear, if they appear, instead of having
that's when you're playing the scene, and you see the other actor not listening to you or moving on.
That's an obstacle, and then you deal with it when you're there.
You hear it.
Oh, I have because there's sometimes actors are, well, what are my obstacles? I can't play the scenes without my obstacle, and then there's so much in their head with their obstacles. And so they don't see what's happening.
No, they don't see what's happening before them, because they already put in the head. I do that sometimes. I put in the head all the obstacles that can happen. And you just have to look at the other actor, and he will give it to you, or she.
They will, because there are obstacles in life. The obstacles are there. They will always be there, and it's in the text. Trust that that there are obstacles in the text.
And that you made your analysis, so it's you know what it's about, and and then you're being really honest with the other actor by being really transparent and say, oh, you make me feel scared, so that's why I do this, or you make me
exactly in the moment. And also one of my big things is that especially as Northern Europeans, I don't think that we are vulnerable when we have obstacles, because we are so used to the obstacles. That's what life is. I think we are the most vulnerable when we don't have any obstacles.
Okay.
Yeah. Because that's scary, to get your dreams come true.
Yeah, so the obstacles are just for the writer, and the plot that's there. It's already there. The obstacles are already in the script. They're in the text, and you're being vulnerable to. You're being open and vulnerable. Is there is your intention, your goal, because because it's you wanting something.
Yes, exactly. So of course, there's sometimes if there is an obstacle missing in the text, sometimes you beforehand have to make an adjustment, sort of. But what if?
What if?
But that's an adjustment before. So this is my take on intentions and obstacles.
Well, it was not so boring, was it?
No, it was great. I love working on the text, because I really think that we had some insights there.
And this is a really good text to keep on working with, I think.
Yeah. So
it's the essence.
Okay. So so let's see what we can make of this. I don't know. I have no idea, but I never know.
No, I think I think this is a good. We had a good thing with the cerebral and
Yeah. And
No, now I understand you. By putting all the obstacles, you get intellectual.
yes.
And then you put in front of you and the other actor, and
yeah. So you're yeah. So yeah. So I think that's